Hello, my name is Chase Williams, and today I will share my personal experience with native SOAR. I will begin by introducing myself with a little background information. I am African American, Native American, and Caucasian. I am currently a sophomore and am majoring in political science with a minor in Africana Studies. I am from a suburb of Philadelphia and went to a Quaker school called William Penn Charter School. It was the first Quaker school in the world and was actually chartered by William Penn. I was a soccer goalie throughout my childhood on club teams, and I played soccer all 4 years for my high school team. Going to a school outside of my community and playing sports all over the country, I was able to meet new people and visit many places. Last semester, I received an email asking if I was interested in Native SOAR program. I decided to give it a try, and I'm really happy I did. Once I finished the semester, I was a lot more comfortable with being a mentor, so I decided to take the class again this semester. Some of my favorite activities this semester were the Rep Yourself presentation, the Native Owned Business presentation, and the asynchronous meetings. I really like the Rep Yourself presentations because we get to show ourselves and what we like to the class. I felt like we really got to know one another during the process. It was a great way to know more about my classmates in the class since I was online the whole semester. Another thing I liked about it is we got to show our lives and not have to fear about being judged because that's just how the class was. I felt like I could give my story confidently without having to worry about if it was weird uh, because no one really cared. The native owned business was another one I really enjoyed doing. I love the idea of finding businesses that are owned by Native American people and helping them out by presenting them to the class who might not know anything about them. Doing this gave great exposure to the businesses because a lot of them had their social media on their page. Most of the designs and products that I found were actually really amazing and had me wanting to go try some of the things, like the coffee, for example. One thing that stood out to me the most about this class is how easy it is to communicate with the teachers if I had a question about anything. Because of this, I was able to have a very smooth and easy mentoring sessions. I had 6 mentees this semester, but only a few showed up to every class. We would usually start with icebreaker activities like the two truths, one lie, and the grab three items game, where you grab 3 items that mean the most to you and show and tell. Then I would usually go into things like showing them my presentations and talk about school or life. One of the big things that helped me a lot near the end of this semester was the activity book that was made. I actually had worked on it last semester with a group of kids, so we could finish it. But I had gotten a lot of different great ideas from the book that me and my mentees had a lot of fun working on. And I found out that one of my mentees is actually a Steelers fan like me, so we would connect about that too sometimes. The Native SOAR program has been a really impactful part of my life here at the University of Arizona. During high school, I was involved with a few community service programs within the inner city schools. However, I have never had exposure to other Native Americans. In fact, I never had extensive exposure to even my own Narragansett tribe because we live so far away. This program has been really fulfilling to me because it has opened my eyes to the opportunities to help other Native Americans, and I am thinking about how I can possibly contribute to my community when I finish school. I have even been thinking about starting some free soccer clinics with my brothers during the summers on the reservations in Rhode Island. My brother goes to school at the University of Rhode Island, so it wouldn't be super hard for him to get the grant to get equipment for the fields. This semester, my biggest challenge was overcoming my fear of public speaking or even just leading the discussions. With each semester I took this class, it helped me overcome some of that anxiety. The thing that surprised me about the program was how helpful everyone is. At first, I was afraid I was going to be responsible for my own mentoring, but it was not like that at all. The teachers were really, really helpful and all really supportive, which made the entire experience great. What surprised me throughout this entire course was how much I ended up liking mentoring and connecting with the students. I didn't know until I participated in this how much I would come to love it. The biggest element of this class that I will take away is simply how giving a small portion of your time can be so meaningful. I hope to continue to mentor in the future, and thank you guys so much.